welcome to Chat's confession booth. Ba-ba-ba-ba! Confess your sins with exclamation mark chip in chat. Give the CP all your money. You better listen to her. She's omnipotent. Yeah, that one. I asked chat to submit all of their dirty sins to the Lulu confession booth. I'm gonna read them all today, chat. I'm not an ordained nun or priest. I don't have to keep your secrets. So I'm gonna exploit them for profit. Hey, let's get started. First, we got an anonymous submission. And their sins are: I still regret the way I parted ways with some former close/dear friend some years ago. Thinking back on the fun memories we share only worsens the feelings, and I sometimes find myself wanting to go back in time and at very least fix the note we ended our friendship on. Wait, are we on number 1? That was the first one I got. That's really sad. Really tragic. We should get like 5 gifted, and here, have some sheepium. It's okay. You know what? You don't always have to have closure. Here's your closure. I provide you with closure. Enjoy. I wish I could fix it. I fully understand what you mean, but sometimes letting things go is the only answer, my home slice. Another anonymous confession. I may or may not have thrown away many pizza crusts without sharing with the sheep.
You what, mate? You what?
You gotta be sheep in me. You gotta keep your crusts out overnight. You put them out with a glass of lacto-free milk for the sheepy so she can eat it. How dare you? 5 gifted into the jar right now. Oh, this one's from not_magus_ for sure. Oh, sheepy, forgive me, for I have naughty thoughts. Sometimes I really want to ban the whole chat, applying the full might of the hammer with no restraints, and I need to apply all my will to avoid obliterating the lamb chops. Forgive me for your sinful thoughts. For my sinful thoughts, sheepy. Prage is in chat. Prage is in chat! I have no words, holy shit! Honestly, it's very tempting. I feel you, not maggots for sure. Definitely not my mod. I feel you right there. It's very tempting. Do you never think about it? Like, are you guys mods anywhere else? Like, I think about it a lot. I'm modding on Lori's chat, and Lori's chat is so well-behaved. And yet, I love this one. Gabba-dabs! I eat pierogies, those little potato dumplings, by dipping them in mustard. The best condiment. There is no sin here. Another anonymous one. I sometimes count Lulus in my head before I go to sleep. Wait, that is so cute. I love it. I think Lulu is prettier than my current sheep wife. You know, Chad, how I facilitated a wedding before? I think I'm about to facilitate a divorce. So about a year and a half ago, someone confessed to their partner on the sheepy stream. Like, they confessed their love and they wanted to, like, propose. That's a... They got married. They sent me proof that they got married. Pictures of hands with rings and stuff. I think someone's getting divorced. I think this is my first divorce stream. Oh no. Sounds sinful. You know what? I'll forgive. There's no harm to me, I hope. Imagine I get like invited to someone's divorce proceedings and I just roll in there on a little iPad on wheels and it's like, this is the reason. That's the home wrecker. She broke up my family. And I just sit there like, blah, blah, blah. Gift 5 for my hourly rate. From Okamenko. I didn't like feet at first, but then my chat bullied me, so I started kind of... a little bit. Just a tiny bit, not a lot. But it's still not up. Thanks, Father Amen. You know what? Feet aren't a sin. Most people have feet. Feet aren't a sin! What? You gonna get TOS today for standing on your feet? Sounds fake, but big if true. To come back from the place. I once laughed at a show on a train. The fellow people on the train were probably confused and annoyed. You know what? That's okay. That's perfectly fine. Did you have your phone on loud and not wear headphones? Because then you should get banned from public transport. Blaze, I think that's okay. As long as you have your phone on like headphones and not on speaker, you're not committing a sin. People that go out in public and have their phone on loud, get out. Oh, it's a full story! I had one of those monkey puppets that screams when you press their tummy. Wait, is it like those chickens that do a ah? And those straps on his arms and legs that lock onto whatever they land on. I had one of those professors that everyone hates. And he was particularly picky on me, so I decided to trick him with the monkey puppets. I brought the monkey in during his class. He was writing on the blackboard. His back was facing me. It was the perfect moment. The monkey emitted his scream while he was flying across the room. As planned, it landed perfectly on his back. The straps locked the monkey in position, still screaming. The professor started screaming too. It was a glorious moment for the monkey. I've never been caught. To this day, that middle school has a ban on bringing puppets. This sounds like the plot of Homestuck. Is this Homestuck? This is excellent. I like this one. This is a great story. If I was a priest in my confession booth, I'd vibe with this. I'd offer you a free lifetime subby. We got a confession from Pia! Oh, what did Pia say? I usually don't stream with pants on! On more than one occasion, and I have streamed right out of the shower with only a towel on. Or less. I'm not pressing the clip button. You are pressing the clip button. Everyone go to PS stream tomorrow and go, ayo? Completely unprompted, just go and say, ayo? I'm missing out. Why am I wearing clothes every day? Nobody knows. Next one's from Jason. I sleep alone without body pillows. Man, that's really sad. Exclamation mark Discord in chat for a recent link to the sheepy pillow. I've been so invested in Valorant. My money wasted on it was too great. Dollar. I haven't been watching your streams lately. It's a sin. I said I'll be back, but I never came back. No, I'll be back. I feel bad. I'll see if I can come for this one. Are you here? Is Jason here with us? What do you mean you take Valorant over your sheep streamer? Unacceptable. You think there's other sheep out there? Unacceptable. Unforgivable. I stole my best friend's chocolate bar 3 years ago and still joke about it. She doesn't know it was me and she cried about it yesterday. You owe your friend at least 3 chocolate bars. 2 bars are interest. That's unacceptable. I said nothing illegal, chat. Nothing incriminating, idiot. Why will nobody listen? There are plenty of sheep on the grass. Streaver, you're looking at other sheep? You're looking at other sheep? From Reichman. Help me, a wise and powerful sheep mother. Amazon keeps making me commit sin on my wallet and buy cool anime figurines for my room. So many Gokus. How many Gokus is too many Gokus, chat? How many topless Zhongli statues is too many? I'm asking for a friend, totally. I would never, chat. I would never. Andres, you have been forgiven. I once exceeded the daily serving limits of my gamer subs. Oh no, that's very tragic. Maybe you should have 10% off your next order. Exclamation mark GG in chat. This is not a sin. This is just very unhealthy. Coda! Holy sheep. In 6th grade, I was constipated. So my mom got me some prunes to eat. Oh no, I can see where this is going. I ate too many and shat my pants at recess. Oh no. I spent the rest of the day with sheep in my pants and kids were complaining about the smell. Too embarrassed to admit my sheep sins. I blamed it on my closest friends. We are no longer friends. Why don't you just go to the bathroom and change your underwear? Coda, no! Chad, have you ever sheeped your pants? I accidentally peed myself on stream before and nobody noticed, but is that my sin? I don't know if I can forgive this or if I have to... Uh-oh, stinky. Or if I want to send Coda 5 gifts it and just say this is for your spicy sins. Thank you for... What the heck is that? Coda is no coward and no quitter. Is what we learned today. I could never be a serious priest or nun. I think I'd laugh too much. Wallace! I have a problem spending 75% of my salary on plastic model kits. Why is the remaining 15% not with the sheep? Huh? 100 minus 75 equals 25. Oh. Weak numbers. So chat about when I dropped out at high school. I don't think the numbers were the issue in math. I think math was the issue in math. So they have 10% for themselves. Yeah. That was my thought. Yeah. You are forgiven, but you have to give 15% to the sheep now. Andrew! I'm a thief. I stole a candy bar from some friends of mine. Just give them like the wrapper and be like, yo, you ate your candy bar at my house. You should throw your own garbage away. Next one's by Gerg. I drink milk straight from the jug, even if others use it. Are you lactose intolerant? Because otherwise there is no sin. I feel like that's the other people's problem. I think that's a W, not a sin. Cactus! Oh, holy sheep, please forgive me for I have sinned. I asked if pasta was cereal. I was called a monster. The holy sheep is a great inspiration. I aspire to be amazing like her and create as much happiness as she brings me. You know, if you buffer your sin with like enough filler and compliments, it's no longer a sin, I think. It's okay. Pasta is probably a cereal. If you soak it for long enough, yeah. I think you're okay. You gave me enough compliments. It's not a sin. My only sin, I think, is that I and one of my friends watching anime. I suggested him to read the manga to know what's gonna happen in the next episode, but we ended up spoiling all the anime. Well, if your friend reads the manga, that's on him. That's his fault for reading. You can read? I can read. Lexus! I like spreading mayo on my toast instead of butter. That's valid. That's very basic. I like it. I love putting mayo on my toast too. Especially when I have a lettuce sandwich. Just lettuce and mayo and bread. Milo! What's the sheep without paying big money dollars? Oh, no. Unforgivable. The stake right now. Heresy! Heresy, I say. But real confession is I confessed to vtuber and passed the Valentine's quiz, but had no dollars to give. But one thing I regret, wanting to be accepted by people did so many things for it. I think that's a normal human response. You need to realize that nobody gives a sheep. And life is terribly, terribly long, but also terribly, terribly short, and you should do whatever you feel like. I just can't forgive one Valentine's quiz and didn't give any money. You gotta capitalize, gamer. Next one's by Wow! The cake is a lie! It was always a lie. This was a triumph. Unacceptable. Abusing my form like that. Oh my god, it's a f***ing essay! Alright, chat, buckle up, it's story time. This is the reason I never wanted to become a teacher. And now I'm reading everyone's freaking essay anyway. Forgive me, Daddy, for I have sinned. Me and my mates were playing on a small private Minecraft server just for ourselves. We had a bucket list to stick to that kept us playing consistently. It was a chill, fun time. We had a decent village with all the comforts and the best tech available to us at the time. One of the mates built a bunch of automatic farms and set up a trading hall, covering all our basic needs. It made me assume the guy was a Minecraft veteran and had a good grasp on the game's intricacies. Do not fall for the basic blunders. This is so well versed, holy sheep. Are you British? The last bits may or may not be what we call foreshadowing. We spend a lot of time preparing to venture into the Nether to look for a fortress. That would be the beginning of our straight line towards the end fight. We were decked out to the best of our abilities, full diamonds decently enchanted, more than enough to finish the game. So off we go to the Nether. Shortly enough, we find the fortress. The dangers inside are something to consider, so we take time getting inside. That veteran from before suggests a reasonable idea. Let's set our spawn points real close to the fortress, in case we have a bad time with blazes. For that he says, here's a bunch of beds I brought with me. Then proceeds to place them around for us to use. I was watching it unfold in disbelief, still assuming he was doing a bit. But he wasn't. I could warn him, but I didn't. Instead, I told the other mate to step back, and that was all I managed to do. The first mate went for the bed hard, standing right on top of it, so naturally, intentional game design, claimed his life. The fire that spread around the explosion destroyed pretty much every valuable item he dropped. Only a helmet survived. The second mate was still damaged in the explosion, but still alive and seemingly in shock. The shock got to me as well. It made me consume my mic. And to laugh the hardest laugh of my life. He's on the Xbox mic like... Sorry, that I imagine... the back like his mic hitting the uvula going, hey... Laughing the hardest laugh of my life. So unexpected, so strange. It was to see that otherwise well-versed mate succumb to such a well-known danger. It made me lose my mind. That mate rage quit on the spot, and I haven't seen him online ever since. It's 3 years already. I guess it's understandable, considering the time he spent preparing it all. Albeit maybe being an overreaction, because the gear lost was much easily reobtainable at this point. With all the trade and farms set up, I admit that me laughing that hard was indeed unnecessary and overly toxic, although we had harsher and more personal banters before with no issues. And in my defense, the explosion was a bit hilarious.
I have nothing to confess. I am a sweet angel that has done nothing wrong. Even the bodies in my freezer agrees.
For legal reasons, that's a joke. Thank you, Taz, for the 5. Next one's by Alice. Lulu, you are the best sheepy to come be cozy with. I confess, I have shamelessly capitalized in your stream because you are poggers. I think of bad jokes to make you smile and shamelessly offer hugs and stuff, even to those who are angry they didn't get enough hugs yet. That's so sweet. Exclamation mark hug in chat to hug the sheep bit. Can we get like 5 gifts then? Oh, another essay by Vlad. Okay, Vlad, are you ready? Sin, laziness, and utter disregard for education. Oh, I'm up for this one. From skipping school to failing university. First such occurrence was during upper classes of my school days. I skipped 10 days straight to sit at home and binge play Alien Shooter 2. What's Alien Shooter 2? Oh no, am I aging myself? I was an okay student with good grades, and I sure have never skipped school like that before. That behavior was truly out of character for me. Or so I thought. During these 10 days, I was almost caught when my mom came home unexpectedly. Actually, she would come home several times over the 10 days to drop off some stuff and leave shortly. All these times, I would emergency smash the power button and dive under the bed to hide. That's an excellent strategy. My school stuff was hidden preemptively, so it looked like I wasn't at home. But one time, Mom stayed for way too long. Luckily, she left eventually, as always. But it made me nervous thinking how I would be explaining myself. 5 to 6 days in, our home phone went ringing and I was lucky enough to answer it instead of my parents. It was my homeroom teacher calling to ask some funny questions about where the frick I am. Pretty sure whatever excuse I came up with was as convincing as I'm home, I'm not feel good, I'm come back when feel good. Looking back at it, I understand the teacher didn't give a damn, as they were an apathetic person in general. And the call was purely a formality to confirm that I didn't despawn or something. Anyway, as a result of my absence, I didn't get in trouble neither with school nor with my parents. And that was my one and only show of delinquency during school. Or was it? 2 years later, I enrolled in university and had a similar lapse of character affect me. Instead of attending classes, I spent half a year playing CS, Source, Counter-Strike, Coggers, which led to me failing too many subjects and subsequently dropping out. It actually happened twice. Next year, in another city, I failed another uni in a similar fashion. That time, I had only a trash laptop that was good only for surfing the internets and watching animes. All of them. Aside from that, I spent time wandering around the city exploring stuff, listening to music, and reading while riding the tube. Also made some fleeting acquaintances in ways I would not consider today. To this day, no regrets whatsoever. Ate the school, love me gaming, easy as. That's not a sin, that's an excellent story! Vlad, holy sheep, I love it! Don't worry, I could have probably made it through high school if I didn't World of Warcraft bottom text. It is what it is. Next one's by Rek! Are we getting wrecked? Forgive me, sheepy, for I have sinned. I introduced the colony of ants to the wonders of socialism. They then staged a coup, dethroning the queen ants. They are now communants. You're going to sheepy hack. You're going to sheepy hack for making a pun in my confession booth. How dare you? Smith's message. One time, when me and some friends were at the mall, one of them told me I would get $20 if I licked the floor of a Hot Topic. I got a lot of glitter and early to hundreds on my tongue, but no $20. They lied to you! The freaking audacity. I've never been to a Hot Topic before. I really want to go now. How much glitter is in the Hot Topic? Next one! I'm not a furry, but when I see you... What is that supposed to mean? I only have animal ears in the tail. I'm at most 15% furry. Best pickup line. Hey, I'm not a furry, but... Wink wonk. Bruh. It's funny because even though I don't stream on the furry tag, they still find me. I have no idea. Honestly, furries, you guys are pog. Gift 5 if you think you're pog. I'll take it, but you gotta gift 5 to absolve yourself of your sins. Forgive me, sister, for I have sinned. I was never a good lamb job. I never had the chance. For I'm a wolf in sheep's clothing. Next one from Iris. Lulu, I have sinned. I am a heavy sleeper. Material girl, that's me. I'm a heavy sleeper. I wish to sleep 24/7. Maybe you're tired. Maybe it's depression. I think you should go and talk to your doctor about that. I'm not qualified for this. Nerd on! I wrote a 2,500 600-word fake essay detailing the splendors of thighs, Michael Bublé's, and booty. Right now, I am over 7,600 words on another essay detailing everything I can about monster girls. I'm sad that it says fake. I wish this was real and in a scientific journal. I would pay money to it. This is the last one I have. We got like 50 in total, and we had to sort through a bunch of them because some of them were not stream safe. You're a great streamer. I will always watch your streams, and I'm hoping you get to 1 million followers. What? 1 million is like a lot of pressure. That's a lot of real estate. I like this one. Whoever submitted this one, thank you. You're so sweet. Thank you. I'm by no means qualified. Wah! Thank you for legal confessions. I appreciate it. Goodbye, YouTube. Thank you for confessing with me today, chat. Mwah.